Hi! What up? He's getting later and later. Sorry, everyone. How you doing? Can do a little bit of Darktide. So, welcome all. Hope you're feeling good. We're going to play a few missions for the end of our weekend here. I am literally just loading up the game right now. I know from the Darktide Armory extension that there is a curio I want to buy in the shop. So we'll be popping in and grabbing that before I get into things. And I'm going to try to play some D5s. What day is it? It's Australian Monday. It might be hard for me to get puppies. Sunday for you Americans, yeah. Might be hard for me to get any puppies because it's like midday on a Monday. We'll see what we can do here. How much to play Germa's Big Adventure 2 when it comes out? My friend Germa is making a game? Or is it is it that game where like it's like just Germa like animated to like walk along in this like with the button that kills him? Is that Germa's Big Adventure 1? Because I've seen that. Sammy says, is your Monday not a holiday? Most companies here give the Monday after New Year's off. I don't know, maybe. Let's hope. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to well and truly 2023 now for all of you. Michelania says, wow, I wouldn't touch the pub stove at D5. Nah, it's fine. It's fine, you have a good time. We've won them before, haven't we, Chad? I'm pretty sure. It's a good time. Sometimes, I mean, you're often going to bring the bolter, but it's a good time. Benchar says, I'm nervous because I'm not sure if I accidentally missed a day of work. Oh. Oh dear. Symmetry says, Beaks carries D5. That's what makes it fun, yeah. That's what makes it fun. You gotta carry it. It's fun. Gives you something to do. It's a good time. D5's too easy now when the whole team's too good. We gotta push ourselves. Us part-timers don't get told nothing. And like you don't want to call up just to be sure. Use West Guns to challenge yourself? Nah, that's no fun. Odds against me being harder is fun. Playing worse on purpose usually isn't fun to me.
Good morrow.
Got anything good in here? Oh, nope. Nope, not good. Good old milk store. There's so much randomness in this game, it's so hard to get anything super good. But we always have a look, because you're eventually going to see the thing you're going to buy. So far since release, I've bought a curio from this store, and that's it. Today is not the day that changes.
I have a good feeling about...
What's my... I don't have to worry about the contracts too much, I think, because I haven't been doing them. I haven't been playing on Darktide to do them. It's just crazy, because you always roll, like, complete 25 missions. I haven't seen lower than this for so long. I haven't seen, like... Can you still even get complete 10 of this and that anymore? Because I never see it. I always get, like, complete 25, and so, of course, I never get them done anymore. You've seen 15? There you go. I haven't seen it for ages. They always put in, like, a Scriptures or Grims in there, too. There's some new cosmetics.
Oh, what do you want?
I'm not a fan of them. Not my style at all. Complete opposite of my style. Necromunda stuff, basically. Psyker continues to lose. I think even the Psyker doesn't look great. I'm a bit flat on the cosmetics these days because I've seen like last week they like leaked pretty much I guess all of the cosmetics that are coming. Like there was just this massive leak of like every one of Darktide's cosmetics, which is then confirmed by these ones are some of them that are coming, and they all look pretty. There's like one that I want as the veteran, and it's just because it's just like Akkadian. 80% to looking like a Kazakhstan outfit. That's it. The rest I've got no interest in. There's like a ton of them. There's like 30. The rest isn't very interesting to me. So I've been pretty disillusioned with the cosmetic shop after knowing everything that's coming and going, oh well, there's not a lot to look forward to anymore, is there? Already got the best stuff with the ones I've already got. The rest just looks like there's a lot of like Necromunda, like scrappy stuff. pretty disillusioned in general with a lot of their cosmetic store. Like, I see people posting on the Darktide Reddit, like, this jacket on women characters apparently looks awful. It's just like, it's just too big, too beefy. It's like they made it for, like, a bigger man, like, skeleton, and then just didn't turn it down at all for the women. So it just, like, looks way, like, too, like, XL on them, which is stupid. They're selling, like, you know, a fucking bandage wrap for 700 Aquilas. It's all a bit much, I think. All a bit much, yeah. Also, I noticed something that's kind of really gross about the cosmetics is they're just recycling a lot of them. Like, and that's fucking gross as well. Like, so it's very naked here, for example, where they'll sell you for 900 Aquilas each. You know, what is that, like $9? How much does this cost again? Oh no, it's like $5. They'll give you this, but then they're also selling this separately, and it's exactly the same. It's just got the mask on. But hey, where have we seen that mask before? Go over to the Zealot and go back. Isn't that just this mask? But hang on a second. What about the rest of it? Go back in Psyker. Have we look at this shit. It's the exact same fucking thing that they sold you in the first week or the second week for 900 without you, if you haven't seen the leaks, knowing what else is coming. And then what? You're gonna just take... You're gonna take the mask from the Zealot that you already made, just whack it on this fucking thing you've already sold them, and then you're gonna have the audacity to make 2 versions of it as well? And charge full price for both? I'm a bit disillusioned, ladies and gentlemen, and NBs too, with how they are progressing. Like, that's... I love the gameplay of this game, but call it what it is. That's really fucked, man. Like, that's seedy. That's not cool at all. I just think that's super gross. Like, what the fuck? Really? You're really gonna do that? Like, you're that desperate to make your money off people? That's all you can do? That's just fucked. Like, you just seeing, like, the same assets, like, over and over, like, all around. Is that the same? Similar. You just see, like, the same assets over and over, like, all over the place. And then they still haven't even fucking, you know, got hide or hair of telling us when we can afford... sorry, not when we can afford, when we can earn the fucking things on the cover of the game. Like, the veteran goggles and masks thing, or... like, any of those cosmetics. None of them are even in the game. Where's the fucking Chaos Spawn that's in the literal launch trailer for the game? You know? Where's... where's fucking crafting? It's January. Where the fuck is crafting? It's gross. I'm really not about it. Not to start off the day on, like, too much of a tear here. Because I still love the gameplay. That's why I'm loading up the game today. I love the gameplay. But, holy fuck. Don't think that's very good at all. I think that's pretty fucked up. Where's the...
I guess this is goodbye.
Where's the leak of all the cosmetics? I want to find it. From... in-channel... Channel Darktide. How do I find... From user has before. In Darktide. I'm just gonna search it. Has file. Oh, Bionic Kraken's just got it, I think. I think this album has it all. Thank you. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking for... I'm gonna go to the Discord and look for it, because I want the one that's, like... just all of them at a glance, so we can just look real quick. So I'm just searching real fast. I know it was, like, embedded in there. Here it is. So let me pull up the display capture of these, right? Display capture on. So, like, this was the leak, like, a week ago of, like, everything that's coming, which is, you know, I mean, it already looks pretty legit, and it's confirmed because you can see the ones that are in here today. And there's, like, one here that I am, as the vet, would be interested in buying, but I kind of knew it, too. It doesn't look like it's going to come with the proper helmet, because I always wanted the Kazakhan outfit, right? Here, I'll pull it up, too. The Chaos one in the trailer is just a mutie now? Yeah, it's stupid. Like, this is what I wanted, right? Like, I wanted a Kazakhan. I mean, I think a lot of people did. It's just a poster boy Imperial Guard armor. It's just Imperial Guard armor with, like, extra knee pads and carapace boots. And, you know, this kind of, like, iconic mask. Whenever you look up Kazakhan, always got this iconic masked helmet. Which would be really easy, because it's literally just a mask that's already in the game, but adding a glass visor to it. Literally every other piece is in it. I knew that they wouldn't do that. I don't know, my gut just knew it would be too fun for me to have. Instead, they're going to give you whatever this fucking thing is. Probably holding it for a Stormtrooper subclass, maybe. But, like, this is close. Like, this... They're going for something like this, but they do something that fucking pisses me off here. Why do people do asymmetrical armor like this? It's so fucking annoying. This is all pretty cool. I mean, this could come down a little bit more for my liking. But why the fuck do they do an asymmetrical leg? That's so fucking annoying. They're so fucking annoying. Why? Fashionable asymmetry. It's an artist thing. I fucking hate it for armor. It's so fucking annoying. Why the fuck would I do this? Why? I just like my left leg more, I guess. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. This would actually look pretty... It looks pretty good. Yeah, it's like half carapace armor. Why? I know, it's so close. Like... But this needs to come down a little more. And just have the other fucking leg. It's just annoying. It just annoys me. Anyway, you can see the rest. There's like a solid snake Ogryn. I think that looks alright if you're into it. I'm not into this, like, Necromunda shit. Unfortunately, the Psychers didn't get anything that I'd say is cool. There's like a Talarn Imp Guard. More edgelord shit for the Zealots and Psychers. As you can see. Pinhead face, man. From the movie Hellraiser or whatever. This is like a Colonial Marines look, I guess. I like the bionic leg. More Zealot rags. No. More drip for veterans. This looks cool, but I have a horrible feeling that it's doing the same thing, the asymmetric shoulder pad, which I think just looks kind of dumb. I actually kind of dig all of this for Zealots, except for this shoulder pad just seems to, like, be asymmetrically huge, and that kind of annoys me a lot. If I was playing a Zealot, I would want this, except have two giant shoulders, or have two these side shoulders. That just annoys me so fucking much. I don't know, it's like my pet peeve, it's just so annoying. When there's, like, doesn't seem to be any good reason for it, and it's, like, that pronounced. Got, like, a big, like, Templar Ogryn. It ruins the look. Yeah, it just looks dorky. Balaclava Ogryn, Elysian Ogryn by the look of it. This is the one that's out now. Clown Psyker, and that's, like, it. And I don't know, man, I'm just, like, not excited by the most of it. Apparently this is like a thing, I guess. They're doing like a literal Stahlhelm. This is the tank commander that already come out. There's like a Talarn kit, apparently. Plain Zealot, the only cosmetic I enjoy is the pre-order skin. It's what normal human armor and a beret. Yeah, I know, yeah. I've said it before, but it really sucks that it seems like they're just going for like... Zealot and Psyker only get this insane edgelord shit. Because, like, what if you want to play the Zealot and Psyker and you don't want to be an insane edgelord? It sucks, you know. Like, I know Jam's in that boat. Like, Jam plays a Psyker, but she doesn't want to wear this dumb, like, fucking... I think Semi sounded at best. This, like, Saw, like, the movie Saw, like, headsets. It's all you ever get given. Yeah, it's just annoying, you know, like... Anyway. Are those the fucking goggles? Those look like the fucking vet goggles that are on the cover. Are they gonna sell you that as a cosmetic before they let you... It's annoying. Anyway. Same fucking mask again. It's just annoying. Annoying stuff, folks. I'm not out here to defend any of this shit at this point. You know, I think in weeks previous, I've definitely been saying, like, oh, you know, it's not so bad, like, the cosmetic shop, like, good for them. But I think the more it's gone on, and definitely seeing now, like, as a few pages worth of cosmetics have come out, the degree to which they're literally just reusing, cutting up, chopping and changing cosmetics into new bits they're gonna sell to you is just gross. That's what's got me really annoyed. Oh shit, I've got like 1 minute to buy that curio. Oh no, shit! Ah!
Greetings, operative.
3 seconds! No! Ah! It wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that good. It was like toughness regeneration speed, which is actually worse than that sounds. It's fine. It's just like so hard to get like a curio that has anything decent on it. And that was like 2 decent things. It wasn't even that good though. Cope. No, it's... You kind of have to cope with curios. It's kind of like the state of them. Toughness regeneration speed you'd think is really like good, right? Like, tell me chat, what do you think toughness regeneration speed does? Tell me what you think it is. And I'll tell you what I found out it is. Let's see if there's anything else good in here before we get into a match. Let's get into a match, because I've already started late. I see his secret, right? Oh, every single person says how fast it starts to regenerate. Oh. Well, I guess everyone but me understood what they meant, because I always assumed that toughness regeneration speed plus percentage of toughness regeneration speed would mean the speed at which your toughness bar regenerates when under effects that regenerate toughness. That was a Vermintide thing as well. Right, okay, that's how a lot of you know it then, I guess, yeah. I read that and assumed that it would be that. Only because you seem to have been surprised. Well, you guys are cheating. Anyway, I always assumed that it would be that. Apparently, it's just like, actually not toughness regeneration speed, it's minus toughness regeneration delay. It's how long it takes after you've been hurt to start regenerating. Yeah, it's still like a good stat to have, but it's not as impressive as I thought, if that makes sense. That, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, it doesn't like seem as good to me. But I mean, with curios, it's very hard to get fucking anything good. I've been checking curios every day, and it's so fucking hard to get a good curio beyond like 2 good things.
Commencing disengagement.
No more Ogre? No, I want to play some more Vet. I want to get some more money for my Vet, too. Let's hit up a D5 of... I want to put my Bolter on. Make sure that's on. Oh, do I have camera sway down? I saw something this morning. Apparently if you turn down camera sway, it turns down gun recoil. Camera sway turns to 100. I'm gonna go try this out. Hopeless Dreamer says, most of the perks and curios don't seem interesting to me. I get the plus raw stats, but then getting some damage reduction to something seems too specialized. Exactly, yeah.
Say what you must.
And it's always damage reduction to something I don't give a shit about, like gunners, poxhounds, bombers. Like, it's always the shit that's like easiest to avoid. Like, it's never the shit like, is there like one? There isn't one like muties. You know, fucking shotgunners. Mutants there is. Mutants isn't so bad. Like, sometimes you get hit by muties. I guess. I don't know, like, who would you really want it to? The thing is, like, a lot of these guys are based around, it's pretty easy to avoid their damage a lot of the time. I want it more for guys like... Ragers, Shotgunners. Fucking, maybe Crushers. You know, the guys that, like, are actually gonna give you a lot of grief. Because, yeah, a lot of these guys are, like, CC are really easy to dodge. Anyway, I'm gonna test this. Apparently... So, we're pretty happy with the recoil of our guns these days, by the way. Like, knowing how to use them. But apparently, if you turn down this interface setting, this is... I'm not noticing it. I was told this affects, like, the camera recoil of your guns, but I'm not noticing it. You guys noticing anything? Have you heard about how damage reduction increase works when sprinting and sliding? No. Give me a gun that's got a lot of recoil. Go like way down to like a really like low stability auto gun, and let's see. Do I have anything like that? No. Of course I don't. Why would I buy a auto gun of low stability? Of course I don't. Let's try it on... Spend a single shot rifle. Let's try it on this. Okay. Michaelanius says, when sprinting, the veteran takes 2 times damage, the preacher half damage. What? What the fuck do you mean? What? That's been data mined? What? I don't know, maybe this make me recoil more? It's been data mined, it's not just fantasy stuff? What the fuck? Okay, the Zealot taking half damage when sprinting, I would get, because they're meant to assault. That seems like a change you don't tell people about that's fine. I guess this is helping, by the way. This seems harder to control. But why the fuck would the vet... Why would you make the vet take double damage when sprinting? Zealot also takes 0 damage when sliding. What about the vet? Ogren takes 1 and the Psyker 1.25. So the vet has double the toughness of everyone else, but takes double damage when sprinting. Vet gets insta-downed if shot while sliding. No! But shut up, Blinky, shut up. I'm trying to be serious. God, this should be really in-game somewhere. Well, they don't... That kind of change they don't want to be in-game, you would be able to tell immediately. Because that kind of change is meant to be like... Secret Squirrel... We don't tell you about it, but it makes the game feel better for you dev kind of stuff, right? The problem is, though... Extra damage to the vet for sprinting, when you know about that, is fucking weird. Because then that means that, then knowing that as a vet, I want to avoid sprinting in some situations now. That's fucking stupid. Italian Spartacus did a vid on damage modifier. Check it out on YouTube, it covers all of this. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Sprint yourself to dodge bullets? Yeah, but that's like such a weird trade-off now. Like, that's just gonna be in my mind. That's so weird. Like, I think it's fine to do the half to zealot thing, because it's a buff. It's a good thing. All you can do is as someone else would be jealous of that. That's fine, but like... The fact that I'm making myself take double fucking damage from sprinting... No, I know the vet has a double toughness. This isn't me saying, like... Do you see the braced vet autogun vet build? No, I haven't. This isn't me saying, like... Oh, you know, woe is me, underpowered or overpowered or whatever. I'm not making, like, a balance claim. I'm saying that just as, like, a play-the-game piece of knowledge. Seems like such an annoying thing to know when you're playing the game now. I kind of wish I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, oh, wow, the vet's unplayable now. I'm saying that's fucking unintuitively annoying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, now, something that to me was always made sense intuitively as a thing I want to do, particularly when under fire, sprinting, now in my head is like, wait, there's like a fucking trade-off? No, not immersion breaking. I'm saying, like, how do I sum this up? Because people don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Something that you would think is always good, sprinting, now to me is a thing that is a trade-off of two things. That's fucking weird. It's like if you found out that when you... It's like if you found out that when you heal with a medkit... Hang on.
Basso Soul says just tipped $30. Happy New Year, Beagle. You may have said fuck Canada that one time, but I still love you. By the way, don't know if you have been told this, but when you say no, with your accent is sounds kindalike, no, and it is adorable.
No, what? I don't sound like that. No. Thank you, Oreo Souls, very much for the $30 donation. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Oreo Souls. Very, very kind of you. Happy New Year's to you as well. No? Do I say no? 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 No, 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 I don't. I feel like I can hear what Oreo means. Thank you, Oreo, for the $30 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Ice Cream Man says, so the weirdness is coming from having to now think about something that was automatically breathing through your nose. Well, no, like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain this, like, metaphorically, like, take something that is only, like, that you would only ever think is good in a video game, that you understand is good, like using a medkit, right? When your health is low, you can use a medkit to get more of it back. There's not really a downside to this apart from, you know, consuming the medkit, right? Maybe the only trade-off you can say is, okay, using the medkit now when I'm at 50 health, maybe I'll get less out of it when I'm at 30 health. Whatever, who cares? Okay? But then, instead, you know, it would be like saying, okay, when you use a medkit, you get health back, but also a hidden stat is enemies will target you more, and yeah, let's just use the same thing. Enemies will do 2 times damage to you after you use a medkit or something. Like, enemies will target you more for the next 5 minutes after you use a medkit, and you'll probably end up, like, losing health because of that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking weird. It's like, beforehand, I sprint like in any video game because I need to get somewhere faster. I want to sprint because I'm being shot at, so I'm going to sprint to cover. I want to sprint because I'm being shot at because I need to, you know, escape someone who's about to melee me. You know, it's just sprinting. There's no, like, weird thought process to it. It's just a thing you do. I want to go somewhere, I sprint. Now it is, wait, do I want to sprint? Because when I sprint, I'm turning on my vulnerability field as well. And now I have to trade off, do I want to turn on my vulnerability field and take more damage? Is that worth wanting to sprint somewhere faster? Will I end up taking more damage overall sprinting away from this ranged horde than I would if I just, like, dodged my way out now? Or, like, slid spammed? Rather than just doing what makes sense before, which is just sprint to cover and then slide? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking weird, and it just poisons a really normal basic mechanic in your kit. Brencher says, well, it seems like it's designed to prevent vets sprinting into combat. I understand what the fuck they probably meant it to be. But that's what I mean, it's fucking stupid. Like, just give vet less stamina, or make the vet fucking make range damage do more, and then make everybody else's sprint, you know, better. Like, make the Ogren and make the Psyker have 0.75 damage taken while sprinting, Ogren 0.5, and Zealot 0.25, and keep the veterans at number 1. Whatever, then vets are still, compared to the other classes, you know, not able to sprint in, but it doesn't become this weird fucking thing where it's like, sprinting makes you take more damage. It's just annoying. Probably why vets die so quickly when getting smacked in the back in melee while running away. Yeah, exactly, like, that makes sense now. The worst part of these modifiers is it makes you play like a moron spam sliding constantly. It's just not a fun mechanic. Yeah, I agree. Completely. It's stupid. It's like, what if we made dolphin diving the meta? What if we as devs encouraged dolphin diving? It's just stupid. That's so stupid, and I'm honestly less happy for having learned about it. Thank you. We're gonna wait for players to join in. Feel free to join me. Everybody, feel free to come in and fill the lobby if you want. I'll go online on Steam. There's so much to love about this game. And I know of a lot of games this happens, but, like, I feel like it's turned up to 11 of this game. Like, the longer this game goes on, just keep discovering new things that make me just want to hit my head into a wall. I don't get it. It's crazy. Can one be a D3 with 3 bots? Probably. The problem with bots is not getting CC'd by dogs and mutants and shit. I'm being so negative today, sorry, but went straight from cosmetics into this knowledge, and it's just annoying. Slim Shazbot says, I've never hated a game I love as much as this one, right? Because that, oh man, like, everything about it is so cool, except for the parts that are just dog shit stupid. Kamala says, honestly, learning the 2x damage or sprinting thing hasn't changed how I play Vet at all, because I realized I was doing fine playing how I was before I knew about it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's the same thing. Just refuse to let it bother you, yeah. On offline, unbothered. I mean, Kamalef is right. I'm being, like, and I knew this as I was saying it too, like, I'm being a bit hyperbolic, because we've already been carrying and doing fine as the Vet. The Vet is still the strongest class. You know, it's like I was trying to say before, it was never meant to be like, oh, the Vet's unplayable now. It is just annoying to hear about, though, I think. It'll probably be in the back of my mind a bit, but like Kamala said, because we've been doing fine as Vets. Oh, great. Nice pants, Maxo. Because we've been doing fine as Vets, it's not probably going to change my playstyle that much. But I think it will make me spam dodge a lot more. When I'm in close, I think I'll be less likely to just sprint away until I've, like, dodged a lot more of, like, a barrier of distance, if that makes sense. Macalania says, also, am I the crazy one who actually likes the plasma gun? No, plasma gun's good now. You just gotta get a really good one. We got a good one.
Something in his brain.
And he's still alive. Most would have been put out of their misery by now. Careful, pilgrims. It is
Wait, they changed it? No, they buffed it like a little bit, but it's more that I found a really good one. So if you find a really good one, yeah. If you find a really good plasma, they can be good. But you gotta get, like, top tier, I think, for it to be D5 ready, is what I discovered. I have a bunch of guns that are D5 ready. I just thought I was gonna get, like, true pub, so I brought the bolter to pub carry. But if it's gonna be with chat people today, then I can bring other guns. It makes funny noises, that's all I care about. Ammo, yeah. Himbo mindset. I was annoyed by something else too, because on the Reddit, you know how recently they were saying of Darktide, like, oh, their community manager head, she seems to have like a real fucking thing about the way he replies to people. It's a stressful job, but Jesus, like, because he said that thing where people are like, hey, where's the weapon attachments that were promised for Darktide? And it's been like this fucking, I swear it's been like this fucking gaslighting thing of like, oh no, we're not doing that, like, we were never doing that, like, this isn't Call of Duty, like, there's never gonna be weapon attachments. And someone dug up, like, an old, like, from May, like, PC Gamer article, where, like, it's the devs from Fat Shark talking about, like, oh yeah, you're gonna be able to, like, do all these different attachments for your guns. And there was, like, one little blurb on the bottom of it, too, that was like, and then you've got the plasma gun, which does area of effect damage. I'm like, where the fuck did that go? That's what the plasma needs, why did they take that away? I gotta be more unbothered and unplugged myself, though. Being so negative this morning. Oh, I'm the one being beaten. Oh shit. When a load screen says ignorance is bliss, they're right. Ignorance is bliss when you can afford to have it. Maybe it was too good on testing. Well, we know it wasn't because we've used a plasma gun versus a bolter. But maybe they thought that, yeah.
It's out. Nice work.
Ooh, bomber up there. Slim Shazbot says, sometimes you just gotta turn your brain off and enjoy how good it feels to stick an eviscerator into a dude's face. It's the best part of the game, and you're right. It's the way you gotta enjoy Darktide right now. Is you gotta be a... I just gotta be a dumb hoe for this game. You just gotta enjoy the stuff that's fun about this game, and stop looking at the things that are annoying, because there's too much annoying. You'll be annoyed forever. Jeff said that I would be unsurprised if using dev cheats to get the weapons, they only tested max tier weapon rolls that 99% of players on the logo never get. Maybe, yeah. Because it does come down to breakpoints a lot. The game is still wicked fun. I think it's a victim of its own success in a way where it was so fun in the beta. I just foolishly assumed like, oh, devs that did this good on all this other stuff are gonna do amazing on everything else. But you know, different employees, different departments. It's just such an extreme. That's, I think, the crazy thing. Like, it's not like all these parts of Darktide are good, but then all the other parts are like mediocre or mid, and then there's like 1 or 2 bad parts. It's like, it's like all these parts of Darktide are amazing, and then all the other parts are just like incredibly dog shit. And why is there nothing in between? It's so weird. Professor. And I think their community management has been pretty bad, so it makes it feel like really bad. Uh-oh. I think the way they communicate has been really not helping, because it's like, it just makes everything worse. It makes it like a very spiteful experience to be a member of the community if you're mad about stuff, because their community management like is either ignorant of you and non-existent, or it's like petty responses from their community manager that just make you feel like slighted.
Take the sorrow and channel it into vengeance.
You can have this one, Andron.
Share the ammo. Won't ruin
I haven't been saying anything, so that might be it.
And then yeah, like the capitalism stuff too. Yeah, like the fucking nickel and diming cash shop 10-cent shit in this game has just put like a really foul taint on the whole experience that makes it so easy to be like,
It's much more laggy than usual.
so easy to like take everything they do in bad faith now. It sucks. What a shame, you know. What a shame. What a tainted shame to put on the game that's otherwise so well made. So much effort's gone into it, and it's so good. What a shame. But the core game still is wicked fun, so at least we've got that, you know. Wicked fun. In such a uniquely fun way. Wicked fun! Let's get into some more of it. Oh shit, donkey. Oh, slide. Don't sprint, slide.
Kill shot looking for a skull.
Games Workshop decided selling loot boxes for 40k in AOS, so they can beat up the brand IP. What? What do you mean? Like you buy models at your local game store and you don't know what's in them? Like in the box? They're doing like physical in-person loot boxes? Explain. Yes? Oh my god. That's something.
Eliminating primary target.
Just selling excess stock as loot boxes? That's probably nothing new, right? Like, they've probably been doing that for decades, haven't they? Or is that a new thing?
No more big beauty.
I feel like it's easy for me to get, like, all hyperbolic and hyped up, like, oh, loot boxes work into the physical world, but, like, it's probably always been a thing, hasn't it, in some way? You can still buy the specific things you want. Oh, you can still buy the specific models you want. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, isn't this just what it's done? Yeah, it's just like trading cards, yeah. Like Magic the Gathering, yeah. You don't know what you're gonna get, so you gotta buy lots of shit. Except luckily, you can just go on eBay in today's day and age. But yeah, I mean, that's why they're called trading cards, yeah, because you're meant to trade them to each other to get what you want. But the problem is they don't list what you might get in the box. Haha. Interesting. I mean, fuck it. Who even cares about trying to be, like, factual and accurate at this point? It's Games Workshop, we can just assume whatever it is probably worth ridicule, right? Fuck it, let's just be mad at things. It's so much easier. I'm not even trying to be, like, ironic, like, seriously, it's just... There's so much to be angry about in the world these days, fuck it, who can keep up? Just be angry at things without having to check due diligence, I'm done. I'm done doing too much due diligence. Sinless says, I'm tired, I don't want to be mad at things. Me too. It's 2023! We're not mad at things anymore, it's 2023. This is the better year. We're not gonna mold or sieve or cope at all. We're here to have fun. 2023 is our... It's the year of fun, everyone. Let's turn this around. It's time for this streamer to start contributing to the year of fun. I always almost kill this guy when I come in. Sinla says, in 2023, I'm not going to be mad at all unless I see a Tesla. That's inspiring. Inspiring mindset. Let's do it.
Fill your pouches, soldier.
I agree completely. Let's do it. I hear Henry Cavill Warhammer series will be a gacha too. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop. It's people like you, Lloyd Boy, who are trying to make us mad. Why would you say that? Why would you say that combination of words? What are you talking about?
Take Muty down.
All streaming services are a gacha. You have to pay money to roll randomly until you find a show that's good. Galaxy brain tape. I'm gonna try to get in my cheese spot.
This is the worst part of any map in this game. I hate this part so much.
The gate is unpowered. Seek alternative energy
Come on,
sources.
come on, Daddy, you can do it. Oh, come on. Yep. I'm in position. I'm in position, chat. Want to loot Henry Cavill's box? Who doesn't? What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man. Good for him getting to do the Warhammer show. Good for him. I hope he has fun. I don't even know if I'll like it, but I hope he has a ton of fun with it. Don't meet your heroes, Beagle. He's probably not even a nice person in real life. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single fuck. I'm beyond caring. I'll never meet him, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks, big man.
I know, like, I'm kind of not helping as much when I sit up here, but I really want to be in place for the ranged wave. That's all I care about. If these three can't handle the melee wave on their own, that's a problem, but I need to be in place to stop the ranged wave.
Big Muty's dead.
Once the big range wave comes... Oh, bombers! Killing the bombers is good too, and box bursters, but I just mainly need to help with the range wave. Also, I'm like taunting a bunch of them off, so that helps. I'll try and help a bit more, just because they're having trouble. Like, I can't be totally useless for the melee horde. And I'm not, I'm like taunting a bunch, which is useful, but... I could probably be helping them if I was moving with them on power sorting, but I think it'll be worth it for dealing with the range when it comes in. If it comes in. Andron's getting left behind a bit. I'll try to come get to the stairs, Andron.
Eliminating alpha target. Almost all no brain. Kill that damn thing. Shooting the deep bullet.
Just gonna get all the priority targets. Hey Andron, just try to stay at the average, you're really low. I feel like such a bitch, like, telling them what to do while I just stand up here, but like... I don't know, like, do I need to go down there and power sword? I feel like I need to go down there and power sword. They don't seem to be able to, like, handle those zombies without me.
Can you throw some grenades out?
I already threw my grenades. I feel like I'm like a... But then I can do this. Like, it's worth it, right? Got him. They just need to be able to handle the zombies. I need to keep them coming from other shit. Okay, Andrew's just dead. Alright, I'm gonna come down. Andrew's dead.
Big man needs cover.
And there's the fucking range, god damn it. It's fine, not many of them, only a couple, only a couple.
Engaging critical target.
This one just never roll a ranged wave. So that's good for us.
Is it back of having?
I don't know, like... Where's that ammo? It's not like I wasn't helping, I think they were just having a strange amount of trouble with the melee. I think they were just getting like really split up and walking backwards into a lot of zombies and walking up on each other. Not to throw my teammates under the bus too much, that's not what I mean. I just mean like I think I was being effective in that position. I'm just trying to look at it from like a review point of like, was what I was doing there useful, or should I have just been down power sorting?
Right in time.
I think they're just having a lot of trouble with the range. Maybe it's the ping. They are all playing on bad ping, don't forget. Yeah, we're down to them now.
I've got a medkit, I found it in a box if you wanted to play it now.
Yeah, pretty good. Hang tight.
Good stuff. Yeah, this is one of the hardest ones too in the game, I think. I think it's one of the hardest events in the whole game. In my current experience. And I think in general, this is just a hard mission. Like, really hard.
Yes.
There's like 3 really hard parts, and this is the hardest.
To fight today is enough.
This didn't have Drago Finale. I used to think have Drago Finale was really hard. But I don't know. Once I got the Power Sword, I always felt it was easier than it used to be by far, because I can help with the Horde so much more. I have just so much glee for it. But I feel like... this one, and then the bit we're about to hit, and then the finale, like, almost every part of this map is really hard once you get past the first section, the first quarter. Oh yeah, Assassination. No, sorry. The hardest is probably, Sigma Assassination. Yeah, you're right. Sigma Assassination is probably the hardest in the whole game. Uh-oh. The hardest ones are always where you get hit by like a mixed mishmash of like... Uh-oh, we're gonna wipe. Oh god. Fuck. I need to dodge that. Well, rip us.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. I should have dodged that trapper when I heard it. I'm rusty. I don't know, everyone just died. Maybe I gotta bring a different gun. So I can react to shit quicker. Nah, Boulder was doing fine there. I don't know, I'm in a Fey mood today. Not satisfied in general. Started off too negative and I don't know. Need some more content for Darktide, I think. I feel really topped out, maxed out on like what to do in Darktide at the moment. I kinda wanted to play some Roast Sigma today. But I've been trying a little bit of like Burst Sigma with the new Brutal AI, which I was hoping would spice things up. And I haven't been able to notice too much difference yet because I'm so early on, but just in general Burst Sigma too, like I was saying in the XCOM channel on Discord, like just gonna drop the team now. So much of Open XCOM pushed to that deep level of like Roast Sigma. So much of Open XCOM's gameplay feels to be like, in a meta sense, is like avoid playing the game as much as possible. Like, exploit range always, so that you're always shooting them and they're never shooting you.
How may this humble unit assist you?
Sindane says lack of content is a bummer in this game. The lack of context for the mission kills me. Context? Love that you're a man's you doof. I could. I could do that. I think I've already looked at these. I think I've seen this shop refresh, right? Yeah, I've seen... Wait, no, that's a lot of curios. Have I looked at all these already? Yeah, they're all bad. Never mind. Whoop, let's go again. Does Brutalair not help with that since they're doing a similar thing now? Yeah, I mean, I haven't got far enough for it to like really rear its head much.
But that doesn't mean it's worth.
But like,
you can splice into the station's
the
auto
pub team,
scheduler from a nearby
the base
arm.
gameplay of Rose
You
Sigma,
can redirect an arch heretic's train. You'll be waiting when they arrive.
like,
Use the surprise to your advantage.
I was playing against like Arbitrates, right?
Kill them, walk away.
And there just wasn't really that much going on in my brain. Because all of the Arbitrate's weapons, bar like 1 or 2, are so short-ranged. And that's the thing a lot with like Rose Sigma playing as the Scions especially, is like, oh, I can like outrange people now, I can finally hit shit at range. But it's like... Huh? The fuck? It's literally on the LZ. It's like when I've got like Hell Guns and they've got like Uzis or like Corn auto guns and stuff. Oh, you guys just gonna watch this?
Gamma 315, bother!
Hey guys! Oh shit.
Eyes open!
You're just chilling, huh? Vibing. Yeah, I just showed it as an example, but it's like... The problem is, even when the AI gets better at exploiting it, there's still a lot of like battles in the game where you're still trying to do the same thing with Rose Sigma, is just exploit range because of the way range combat works with OXCE, Open XCOM. I would like it if it was more like XCOM 2012, where it's like... Jesus Christ, so many of them from behind. Where it's like, okay, like you're less accurate at long range, but it's not like... You know, you can't hit a target, like 0% to hit at like 15 tiles. Less like, okay, for every tile you lose like 5 accuracy, and... Because it basically just makes like every gun in Open XCOM like a shotgun from XCOM 2012. Yeah, that's how shotguns work. Shotguns in XCOM 2012 are like, you know, you get like +5 aim for every tile closer beyond 10, and you get like -5. This is not real numbers, but you get like -5 every tile beyond 10, you know what I mean? So it's just like this very naked drop-off where it's like, your lasgun at like... Your lasgun at like 5 to 7 tiles is like kinda accurate. And then it's starting to get kind of shitty at like 10 to 15, and then like beyond 15, like you just can't hit anything at all. And I think it'd be more interesting if it was like, maybe a bit more like modern XCOM, where the guns have range limits, but it's more like bracketing, like it's flatter, like you have an assault rifle like XCOM 2012, right? Where the gun can shoot 17 tiles, and that's it. You just can't shoot beyond 17 tiles, but you don't get like negative modifiers for shooting like to the edge of a range. Maybe just make it like that for Open XCOM if it's possible in the engine, or some trick of doing it. And if you want to shoot beyond like the weapon's like intended range, you know, then it's like, okay, 17 to 25 tiles, you're gonna lose 10 accuracy. You know, 25 to 30 tiles, you're gonna lose 30 accuracy. And just do like brackets rather than every tile fucks it up more. Don't use those actual numbers, like, that I'm saying, but just the concept. Just so you can have like a bit more intuitive fighting in Rose Sigma, and just so it stops being like as fucked up. So then like when you're fighting guys with like close range weapons like Uzis, close range can mean like they're better at close range, not they literally are worthless beyond spitting distance. Because in the end, the differences in like range are so fucking drastic in Rose Sigma. It's very binary, like, in the end. It's like very much like, Okay, the way to play is I will just sit in a place where the enemies I'm facing just cannot ever shoot me. They will literally never, ever, 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 ever hit me. And we're just gonna camp the LZ until we finish just slaughtering them like that. You know what I mean? It just gets very samey. Because it just always becomes, do I outrange the enemy? Yes, no. And what sucks about the gameplay as well is that because there's no real working cover system, when the enemy can shoot you, it's so hyper-lethal that you're very much incentivized to play the game like that. Because if you try to go in and fight at the enemy's effective range, you're gonna die like fuck, because there's no, like, cover system. And, like, every shot is so hyper-lethal. Anyway, so that's how I've been feeling about Roast Sigma lately. I want to get back into it, but I don't want to play the same old shit again. Just basically being rewarded to not play the game. Some Shazbot says, I know it's a comparatively minor addition to the pile of gripes of this game. The pile of gripes, yeah. But I wish there was more spectacle moments like in VT2. Like, give us a mission where we're getting covered in fire from guardsmen like Drakensbrak in VT2. Yeah, it'd be neat. More getting complaints from me. Oh, I'm done with talking about the gripes, so I agree. Too much griping in 2022. I want to talk about the stuff I love in 2023. What do I love, chat? I love Jamble, but Jamble's not a thing. I love role-playing of Jamble. Maybe 2023 will be finally the year where I push through and we like put some of them out in a way that people can read and enjoy. I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to have like a book or a blog or anything where people can read like our roleplays we do of each other. If they want. I think that'd be fun, sharing that. Could be fun anyway. Oh shit! I was enjoying that Minecraft server quite a bit. Just having fun with that. Just having some unexpected fun with with Skyrim too. Recently. I was thinking about doing more of that, but then I got a YouTube comment that was like my nightmare that made me think maybe not. God, I can't save these everyone at once. Ah! Oh god, we're wiping. What the hell? I'm like last man standing. Fuck, I'm last man standing. Oh my god, the trapper. What is going on?
I lost my footing.
Run!
Excessive force authorized. Oh, throne! That's the big duty kill. Eliminating Alpha target. Can anyone hear me? Drop it down. Don't make me regret this.
Run!
Your aid's welcome, Roth.
Let's medicate, Prince Vegeta. Alright, I'm quite low on ammo. Alright, we can clutch this out.
They should try getting deployed to a different world every few weeks.
Let's get him. Got around installing rich Discord presence, now I'm afraid. Oh god.
A terrible price. And yet, the Cadians still fight. You do the same for me.
Why do I keep fucking that up? Woo! I need to look around for ammo. That cost a bit for me. Thank you, thank you.
Over there. Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Gotta have the bolter! For moments like that, that was very close. But you know, that's what we said we wanted, right? Keeps it interesting.
Reckoning! Engaging!
I got some ammo. Hopefully we can coast for a bit and I can try to build my ammo reserves back up. It's neat how ammo is rare in this. Yeah, it's a big part of the gameplay.
Got some ammo here, soldier!
Big part of what makes guns good too. If this gun was like a lot of other shooters where like you don't really care about ammo that much except in niche situations, a lot of the gun balance would be very different. The ammo efficiency of a gun is a big thing for me in picking what kind of guns are, you know, I find good. Got 2 bolters. Okay, he's a bolter vet too, so that's cool. And we got a Psyker and Rune a Zealot. And Rune's a great Zealot. I love Rune as a Zealot. The other 2 are like legit pubs, I think. So we don't know anything about them. I'm not sure what led to all that. Rune was saying in chat some of us were low, some of us were high. But I'm not sure what led to us getting... It's gonna happen, I wasn't paying attention and then suddenly everyone was down. Oh, Rune means like high or low, I see, in geography. Some of us pushed too far forward, I think is what Rune means. Yeah, and then some people got caught down below, that's what happened.
I knew something special.
Where's the trapper? There's the trapper. Okay, we're gonna cover. Very good. I'm gonna throw a nade out to try and keep her from trapping again for a second while I reload. You know what I'm really passionate about, looking forward to in 2023? I really want Broken Arrow, chat. So excited for that game. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I think it'd be good to have some more like really fun games to cycle between. We'll have Darktide, Broken Arrow hopefully at some point soon. I hope it's gonna be a. I'm hoping for a beta optimistically in January. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I'm hoping. A guy can hope.
Trapper! Get the trapper! And that drives domination!
Could have left that one for the brain burst. I'm gonna leave them, I'm gonna get to my spot. I need to be in to cover the ranged wave when it comes. Oh, fuck! I meant to switch to my sword. Just gonna pre-blow this because it causes problems for me later. Looking forward to Morb Knight Suns. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna try to cover from here for when the range shows up. But if we have a lot of trouble getting the objective, I'll come forward to Power Sword. Very excited for Mars Tactics. You guys been doing invite-only playtests, and every playtest has been better than the last. Yeah! I hope Mars Tactics comes along really nicely. It'll be nice to have more games like that in 2023. I'm sure we'll get to play it at some point for proper, for realsies. Oh, number 1, fuck. Trapper dodge. I need to have my bolter still out.
Scab trapper's down!
Got it. I was caught pants down there. I wouldn't mind playing some more RimWorld this year. I want to try to take another run. I'm probably not going to be able to afford commissioning it again. I want to take another run at like getting like the turn-based thing set up at some point. Maybe I'll win the lottery. Someone says, oh, I heard Mars Tactics was hoping for a Mechanicus game. That exists! It's called Mechanicus. We're gonna want to put in like little shots to help cover them when they go to the objective, I think. That's baited, that's not real. That burst is gonna kill itself, I don't have to worry about him. Okay, they got it. Range on the left. This is my job, this is my job, this is my job. I gotta kill this shit. This is why I'm sitting here. I think after this wave, I can start helping more. Ranged Dreg patrol coming in from the rear. Take cover, there's a lot of ranged.
Process failure. Reapply. This time pay more attention.
Alright, I gotta get off and move. I think with that spawn, that range wave, is the spawn I'm always camping to try and stop before it can hurt you, because it comes in with like shotgunners when it comes, and it can just like take your team down before you realize it on D5, so I always try to focus that team. Now that it's sniper, now that it's down, I'm gonna move more. Yeah, apparently it's intentional at first, Scaly. They like don't want the scab stalkers, they're called, those scabs with the carbines to count. I don't know why. They just don't want them to count for the veteran feat. But it is intentional. Sniper. Dead. Don't. Where's that fucking dog at? I'm waiting for the damn dog. Oh fuck, I whiffed all that. No, I'm muted. I gotta pull my power sword out and just get that flamer because it was my responsibility to kill that guy. I gotta make sure he doesn't flame us all. Dog! Flubbed all my shots, panicked on that flamer. That was terrible. Which one of stalkers, the bandolier guys? Yeah, the bandolier guys of like flak vests and carbines. Who shoot really quick. They're scab stalkers and they're apparently not meant to count for counterfire as they don't, so that's intentional apparently. I think that should be the last one. Dog took ages to shot last time. Ranged. Yeah, these guys, these shooters, they don't count for counterfire. Oh, this is beta Sigma assassination? Oh shit. It's gonna be hard.
Useful advice.
Only fire designates all shooters, yeah, so they're not shooters, they're stalkers officially, so they don't count as shooters. Yeah, we'll let the other guy take that ammo. Of course, I only found out they're called stalkers when I was learning about why the thing I was just saying where apparently it's intentional. I didn't know what the fuck they were called. Until recently. I just assumed they were like a scab shooter variant.
He's dead! Trump back! Trump is dead!
Have you ever seen a clear night sky? A million worlds.
Damn it!
In the Emperor's gaze.
Galaxy is a big place! Makes you think! A million worlds! And people are the same on all of them! An exhausting thought.
Will the zone claim you? Yeah, Stalker 2 looks like it could be fun. That recent Stalker 2 gameplay trailer came out, and the English dub didn't sound very good. But, the gameplay looked like it could be fun, especially if it has mod support like Stalker 1. Looks like it's going to be an incredible update to the Foundation. We should watch the trailer after this mission. There's something to be excited about. I should start like a wish list. I should start like a Games of 2023 wish list of what I'm looking forward to, so we can refer back to it. That's what we're going to do after this mission. We're going to start our 2023 wish list. Let's stop wasting ammo. If the English dub was any good, it would be the greatest betrayal. Yeah, but like it's not like bad good like with Stalker 1. It just sounded like bad. You'll see what I mean when we do the trailer. I don't think it's like charming bad. I think it's just bad. I'm gonna try to hold on to it till we get to the station up ahead. I'm gonna try to hold on to it for the boss fight if we can. That's why I'm not dropping it. Fucking body check that, dude. The like rolling around on the ground animations in this game of like knocked over enemies very much encourage me to do like body checking of like, oh, that enemy's on the ground, but let's just make sure. Further reason that this game is the most tactical shooter. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Squad. It's not Insurgency Sandstorm. My take is that Darktide is a tactical shooter, and it's the most tactical shooter. Oh, buddy. That's alright, tactically getting some health back. Kind of my fault. Tarkov is not the best tactical shooter of all time, because all those games, Tarkov, Insurgency, Squad, they're also like over-realistically hyper-lethal. There's never any room for like good counterplay or tactics, because you're always dead too quick. The gameplay's just like hide and seek a lot. But Darktide, co-op. There goes Bing Bing Wahoo. The co-op horde shooter is the most tactical game. You have to take cover, suppression matters, combine different weapon types and team specializations, work together in challenging environments. Body check. Uh-oh. Oh, shit!
Stay out of my thoughts, all right, psycho. A soldier.
Do you not see me here in need?
Darktide is the most tactical FPS. It's official. It was more tactical before I realized how effective dodge spamming was. Back when I first played this game in the beta, I didn't realize how much you could just spam dodge to avoid range fire. I was like constantly taking cover in range fights. These days I kind of just like just do this back and forth a lot.
Courage, pilgrims! All is according to the beneficent Emperor's plan!
You won't catch me arguing.
But it's still a pretty tactical game, I think.
And your rage shall only grow!
Engaging critical target! Scan trappers down!
So, as you get more powerful as the vet, you certainly become more of a Call of Duty killing machine. Dead. Oh, shit, shotgunner. Ooh, many shotgunners. Ooh, fuck. And a flamer behind? I thought I heard a flamer behind. Is there a rank system in this game? No, just levels for your character to like get more power. That's all.
Kill some girls engaged!
I think one thing that made the beta feel more tactical too was that like the range was all scabs, dregs didn't exist yet. And there was like this really interesting system of like suppression on the player's attacks really mattered and really kept the scabs pinned down. And you could hear that communicated in the scabs' voice lines like fear where they're like, oh, I'm pinned down, I need cover. And it felt very tactical, like it felt like these systems are really cool and working together really impressively. With the full release they brought out these dreg guys who are different and they're just kind of like crazy cultists who can't really get suppressed. And just kind of like stand out in the open a lot and just like kind of walk at you and shoot a lot more.
This way, come on.
So that definitely, I don't know, I go back and forth on this. I like the dregs for variety, and you know, there's something different, but I feel like there's always way too many dregs and not enough scabs. I feel like you like very rarely see scabs anymore after release when dregs got introduced, and I feel like that's kind of sucks. Like I kind of wish it was at least 50-50, or maybe even like scabs 60, dregs 40.
Ready and kill shot!
But scabs are just like super underrepresented. I feel like you see them like 30-70 or 20-80 scabs to dregs. And I think dregs are just a less interesting opponent overall because they're crazier.
We're going this way.
They're not suppressible and they're not as tactical. So there's like less going on with them, I think, gameplay wise. I'm just gonna wait up here. Where's the power cell? Oh. Did we never get the power cell? I think it dicked us. I'll have a look around. I didn't realize you were missing it, sorry. Oh, you can get up there, Prince Vegeta? What the fuck?
That thing's gonna need a recharge!
Where is this power cell?
Obey the laws of the Judicator Code. Cooperate to the fullest
The closet in the back? What closet? Oh! Oh. Has anyone looked in there? Good point. Found it!
Ammunition! And about time.
It's in. Smart, Lobo. Not Lobo, DJ and DB. DJ and DB, sorry. You got the same color as Lobo.
Displacate is not bad.
Yeah, it's in this little closet.
Yes, not everyone wastes their time in either.
Sorry, Lobo and DJ, you both got purple names. No, wait, Lobo did say it. Never mind, sorry. Lobo said it, then DJ had said it when I looked back in like almost the exact same way. And I got like confused. That's not my fault, I've been gaslit.
Sickening! Engaging! That's the Tug's flamer done! Big Muty's dead!
It's not my fault. Lobo said the closet in the back behind the door. It has a purple name. I looked away, looked back, and DJ was saying, anyone check the room next to the Medicaid behind the door? I just assumed... I just assumed I got the name wrong. Soul and Shattered Valor? I know, man. Like, that's like the main thing you come to a Twitch stream for, is to have people recognize that you were right about the closet.
Keep going this way!
Oh, poor Rune of your ammo. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to spare much for you, sorry. I've been low the whole time, too. It's been a hard mission.
Ammo. Just what I needed.
The best kind of ammo I can find at this point is that the ammo nobody knows about. I want to find like a big, sexy sack of ammo that no one else knows exists, so no one else has to feel bad. Father?
God, thinking, ain't he? Please. Bring it, you degenerate!
Me every time I start my stream. Chat thinks they're gonna get me today, but they'll never get me. How long are the mission sessions in this game? Before D5, like up to D3 they're like half an hour. I think like D1 is like 15 minutes at this point. Look out, Mom! And then just like, once you get good at the game, and then just like add 10 minutes for each difficulty. So D2 is like 25 minutes. D3 is like half an hour, 35 minutes. D4 is like 45 minutes, and then D5 is like an hour. That's what I think of length as how it's played out. An easier way to say it is that like, easier difficulty is about half an hour. Harder difficulties closer to an hour. Like this will be about 50 minutes, I'm betting. Uh-oh.
Yeah, like I thought.
What? That's not the first time I've heard that, but it surprised me again. It's a brutal insult in literally any situation. Yeah, your old mouth knows staying power. Damn. Insulting my mouth game like that. Sniper.
I know it looks bad, but we're not.
Kind of not gonna lie, in playing Darktide, it's a great game. It's a great game, even despite all of its problems. If you buy Darktide right now, Darktide is like the greatest early access game right now, and you buy it hoping that like in a year or two it'll have its full release features. This is a sarcastic joke. The game did release a month ago, but that's basically, apart from the branding, that's basically the state of Darktide. It's basically a full-price beta of an incredibly good game. Uniquely good. Sinless says Darktide does not deserve its mixed reviews. As a game experience, Darktide does not deserve its mixed reviews. As a game experience, it's incredibly fun. As like an overall experience, and also when taking into mind like the actions of the developers and the publisher, it deserves its mixed reviews. Does that make sense? This right now, what we're doing, this is like 90% rating, easily. The game as a whole and the developers, it's like a... I mean, not even as a whole, but just the rest of the game and the developers, it's like a 40 or a 50. You know? Flanker says in a year or two you'll have Darktide 2, just like how Left 4 Dead was dumped and replaced with Left 4 Dead 2. If they tried to do that with this, if they tried to do Darktide 2 after the shit they've already pulled, I never boycott anything, but I almost wonder if I just wouldn't, just on the fucking disgusting principle. I can't imagine even in the greediest outcome of the developers and Tencent forcing them to do things, I can't imagine that happens. I cannot imagine it. It was crazy how that happened, wasn't it, with Left 4 Dead? But that was back in a day where that was more normal, I think. Sequels, you know? That was before live services. You didn't do live services back in the times of Left 4 Dead 2. You did sequels. DLC was like just becoming a thing, right? Skyrim Horse Armor is coming. It was back when gamers would like riot because Call of Duty was releasing like, you know, a map pack for $5. The difference between then and now in what consumers have been, like, trained and bred to accept is insane. Oblivion. Oh, whole time was for Oblivion. There you go. That's how far long ago it was. You know what I mean? Like... Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things that they already didn't do in Vermintide 2 that then makes doing it in Darktide feel shitty. Yeah, absolutely. You very much get that sense of, like, the game has been made actively worse to appease greed. Because they're like, why didn't you just do it like Vermintide? Well, because you couldn't sell as much shit this way, or you couldn't have player retention as much, which is a metric that has to be worshipped. I agree with that, Cold Snake. That's a solid take on it, I think. You could do a fucking thesis of why this is an incredible game that has, like, an incredibly spiteful and hateful player base that still loves the gameplay. There, a lot of things goes into it, I think, and that's one of them. But basically, it just sums up, as we were discussing before, without getting too much into it again. It just sums up as, like, all those things contribute to make this game a very obvious example of you're a dumb bitch consumer and you will do what we say and make us money. And that's the dressing that the fantastic, unique gameplay is dressed up in. But I don't want to get into it again because it's, you know, I'm done griping. It's 2023. I'm done griping about things forever. It's 2023, baby. I'm a happy little bitch. I'm a dumb little skank. This is my slut era. I don't think about things like that. I don't do theory. I don't do thesis. I don't do discourse. I'm a happy little bitch. Nope. That's right. Ogrin mindset Dalmatian. Only happy thoughts here.
I'm a grenade.
What games am I looking forward to? Broken Arrow, 100%. Mars Tactics, optimistic for that. I just missed a lot of shots there. Optimistic, looking forward to seeing how Mars Tactics develops. Did I say anything else? I kind of just been Broken Arrow and Mars Tactics. There was something else I've forgotten already. What was it? Broken Arrow, Mars Tactics, and what was the other game I said I'm looking forward to in 2023? Wasn't there another one? Wasn't there something I'm big excited for? I don't know, maybe not. I think I was just playing RimWorld more. Controlling the bolter for fast tap fire is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it just decides to kick in weird ways. I feel pretty good at wrangling it these days, but I know what you mean. Arc 2? Is Arc 2 coming out? Jam likes Arc. I like playing Arkham Jam, so Arc 2 might be fun. You gonna grab this Bing Bing Wahoo? Alright, let's do it. We're not really a melee team, so we're gonna do this legit, I think. It's gonna be hard. Let's just try to pull him back around here, sniper. Yeah, we got a lot of med kits. Guys, the bomb! If we play around near here, the revives coming over on the right, so it's easy to get them. Plus, we can take cover in these elevator alcoves if we need to. Just don't worry about shit coming from behind us, because they come from the fence behind, but anyway. Let's try and pull him back a bit, I think. Ammo there for your flamer rune. He's got the shotgun, that's good. Come break loss and pull him a bit, I think. Alright, let's get on him. Fuck, I hate when toughness gets broken by that shit. Right, look at the town and shit.
On your feet, soldier!
I'm gonna put a medkit down here. Flamer. There it is. Alright, don't panic, we got it. This shit's hard about an ogre, man. Sniper.
Still draw breath. No, just the moves and no mistake. Excessive force override. You still have fight in you. Save the fucking saga. No!
Alright, we're gonna get a revive on the right. Just survive till that. Fuck, I'm dead. I was sprinting! Fuck, I was sprinting! That's gonna be it. That was his chance to get me while the guy was distracted. Go rescue? Go turn around that corner and go rescue instead, maybe? Ooh, maybe. Thank you. I'll get the other one. Go rescue the other person if you can.
Yep.
We got him tanked. Ugh. I don't think we're gonna do this one, chat. Yeah, I crossed a bit with his sword. I think I got killed by zombies, but yeah.
My duty and nothing more.
Concentrate your fire!
Maybe we could do this. As long as we don't get fucked by specials too bad. Have faith! We will prevail! Go for Rez! Have faith! Good will prevail! He is with us!
Skillful work, veteran.
So it out. We're making progress!
Yeah, beat his ass! Beat him up! He's slow! Fuck, I'm down.
I'm down!
2 down.
Calling the war!
Dog incoming, got a grenade. What? No, the dog. I'm dead. You get a revive coming up. You can get around the corner for it. It's behind you, Psyker. This is the clutch if they can get this. Oh, good stuff. Oh, shit. Psyker's down. I don't think we're just being able to do it. Oh my god, maybe? No.
The veteran is slain.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
It's deep.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, the shotgun. No.
Psycho, you may yet be redeemed.
Good try, good try.
Come on!
Good try. Yeah, some good tries. Oh, good GG's. Yeah, rough, got worn down. It's probably the hardest, I think. I think it's just consistently always been the hardest mission in the game, just because the boss does so much, and then it's a big arena where you are hit 360 degrees from all sides by a combination of specials, ranged, and constant zombies. It's a hard one. The Beto assassination mission, the other one, is much easier, because in the other one, you only get hit by zombies and the boss, and there's a lot more cover in the arena to juke them around. But that is like the hardest. That arena is like the final boss of Darktide. That fight, because you get hit by everything at once, mercilessly, on terrain that is too wide open to really hide around with or kite around with. Yeah, the unblockable toughness break roar. Yeah, the problem is whenever you take down the boss's shield too, it's really nasty, because the weapons that are most effective against the boss are melee, so you want to be up close to him doing that to beat him at all, because guns do very little. But then, every time you break the guy's shield, he does a roar that deletes all of your toughness, which is insane. So that's why you always, like, get beat the fuck up so much by that boss too. But it's tough. Really, really tough. That's gotta be the toughest one in the game. Just as an overall fight. Like, the rest of the mission's fine, I think, but that boss fight is... I always dread it coming, because it's... Even saving all 3 medkits, you know, we just went through those medkits so quick. It's so tough. That's all good, Shadow. Sorry about the lag. It feels like it's getting worse, don't you think, Shadow? I feel like we never even used to notice the lag. I feel like it's getting even worse. Here, I said I wanted to write down on my notebook. Shadow says, yep. Yeah, like, I never even noticed the ping back when I first started playing Vet with Americans all the time. And then, like, a few weeks ago, I was just like, oh, this game is unplayable with Americans now. I don't know why. Their shit's getting worse, man. Games of 2023. I was gonna show you the Stalker list. That's right, Stalker. Broken Arrow, Mars Tactics, Stalker 2. More RimWorld, question mark? I want to show you that Stalker trailer. Let's have a look at that together. Isn't Stalker 2 in hiatus? I'm not aware of that. I mean, they're literally game deving, like, under fire right now, right? Like, they're literally in Ukraine. GSC Game World, they're Ukrainian, right? I think I seen a picture from their, like, media of them, like, having, like, a bunker or something, but, Shadow says, I know the dev or someone died from Stalker. Yeah, one of the guys who worked on, Stalker 1, I believe. They relocated to Poland. Oh, did they? Yeah, one of the devs of Stalker 1 was recently killed fighting in Ukraine. Yeah, he was in the Ukrainian Defense Forces, I believe. Which is sad, of course. It's rough. Yeah, war is fucking horrible. It is super rough. Yeah, to put it lightly. Heart of Chernobyl, Come to Me trailer. This is the one. War is horrible, senseless fucking violence, and it's great for fiction and video games, and fucking horrible in real life. We despise it. At least I mean, we should. Here, let me show you this trailer. Hang on. Alright. I think I skimmed through this before, so I have a proper look through it this time. It's pretty cool to see Stalker look modern.
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field. An achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space.
Don't
Looks
want
cool.
the innocent to suffer? Then help me find the culprit.
So you mean about the voice acting? It's not that the Stalker 1's English voice acting is like charmingly bad. Like it's very much like that English second language, like charmingly bad. The voice acting in this, I would compare more like when you watch a foreign language show to English on Netflix, and then you pick the English dub option. You know what I mean?
Don't want the innocent to suffer? Then help me find the culprit.
Just completely doesn't fit.
And who the fuck are you?
And what do we have a decade later? The Zone. In our image, after our likeness.
But the gameplay looks like it's not bad. Well, it looks like it could be not bad. Very modernized. I think from watching that bit, I think this bit looks modern, but also not. And you know, they're not like the biggest, you know, like AAA polished thing going on with GSC Game World, of course. Stalker 1 was the same. I don't know, like... I'm not particularly optimistic by this trailer. I'm just kind of like on the fence, like, could be good, could be bad, see when you play it. Because I think from looking at this, the kindest thing I could say was like, oh, it looks like Modern Warfare. It looks like very modern and you know, polished and cool, you know, compared to Stalker 1. But I think one of the less kind things I could say is this could also just be modded Fallout 4, and I would believe you. Like, you could watch this bit and tell me that this is the work of all those tactical Tarkov modders for Fallout 4, and I would believe you. This bit coming up. Like, it's still got that thing to it where, like, the sounds aren't quite like, the sounds sound alright, but they don't sound amazing. Like, they sound a little bit wimpy. The gameplay looks a bit wimpy. It doesn't look, like, super thick and immersive and impressive, so... I don't know.
My men are still lying out there.
It doesn't look like it's got a lot of punch to it. I think maybe mods will help, but like it looks a bit stiff in the animations as well. Like, I think mods will help this game a lot if it's like Stalker 1.
Shot by loners, found with a stone around his neck, thrown off a cliff, torn apart by dogs. You cannot kill God, just like you cannot get rid of the sky up above. I am blind, but it is you who cannot see.
Yeah, I think it looks like, at minimum, it's going to be a game where it's a better foundation than Stalker 1 for modders, but it will lack all of the mods that make Stalker 1 still played and loved to this day. And so maybe you know, worst case, more expected case, Stalker 2, that game comes out in 2023, and then like 3 to 4 to 5 years later, it's like super modern and is really cool and fun. Do you know what I mean? Arc 2 trailer video, is this gameplay? No, it's an announcement teaser. I care so little about Arc marketing because Arc is a bad game. It's just a CGI trailer. Yeah, this is the Vin Diesel CGI trailer from 2 years ago. Arc is a bad game that I've enjoyed playing of Jamble. Like, it's funny now thinking back to it because it's so normal now. But the first time I played Arc, I was stunned by what a cheap cash grab it was. Like, just how fucking developer shitty, half-baked, early access, everything about the interface and the gameplay was, just screamed to me like, holy shit, like you really just like threw a bunch of like half-cooked shit into the fucking engine and now you expect us to pay all this money for it and then nickel and dime us a DLC, huh? And I remember being flabbergasted at how disrespectful the game was back then. The sad thing is, in this day and age, this is what I mean by, like, we as gamers have just been bred and trained and fucking conditioned to accept so little at this point, that at this point I don't even feel that offended by anymore. It just is what gaming is at this point. Our Ark was just one of the most successful games ever to capitalize on the new wave of you can just half-ass everything in your finished product and it's fine. Whatever. People will still buy it. What are these fucking idiots gamers gonna do? What are they gonna do? Make their own game? Fucking take what you're given. So when it comes to Ark 2, I care very little about the marketing for it because I know it's all going to be flash in the pan, you know, bullshit. I think the practices of those developers from their very first iteration to now is going to be similar of I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. And I weigh like 65 kilos, so that's not very far. But you know, I'll probably end up playing the game because it'll probably be an improvement on Ark 1 and it'll be a fun survival game to play co-op with Jamble, because with the state of survival games, there really isn't that many good... there really isn't that many good co-op survival games to choose from. So you gotta take what you gotta take, you know? And then they made the pirate game, yeah, they made like Ark Pirates and shit, yeah. Most employees has changed from before as one of the Ark dev team. Well, who knows if that's for good or ill, I guess. Assassination, the Torrent Hunting Ground. Oh, this is the easy assassination, cool. I want to use different guns. There's a problem with, expecting the pub carry. Let's do it anyway. I want to do some plasma-ing, if I may. This is my good plasma, right? Yeah. I want to do some plasma-ing. I'm gonna keep this look on. Is this like my look now? This is like my look I've settled on. I look so budget. The Forest seeker might be good for survival game. The Forest's pretty much same opinions.
Particular heretics dug into the enforcer station like a swamp tick. You'll be going in through the sewers, so I hope you've got watertight boots.
Forest, same opinions as Ark. You know when you watch a show on Netflix, and right from the initial 30-second trailer you watch to get you into the show, down to the first, like, 2 to 3 episodes, at least, you're like, damn, this slaps, this is awesome. What a cool concept for a show. What a cool story. Interesting characters. I can't wait to binge all of this. And then, you watch the show and you start getting those warning sign gut tingles, like, mid-season onwards, like what's kind of going on here? And then, inevitably, by the end of the 10-episode run, the ending is absolute dog shit, or just like this trite fucking trotted out, explains nothing, get ready for season 2, ooh, bullshit. And everything just kind of falls apart.
The time I was digging latrines for the Tempestus Scion.
That's basically how a lot of games...
Thousands of workers
you know, it's kind of like the same metaphor for a lot of games, like with The Forest.
All the rest.
You want to get out of the sewers? Find an
Feel free to join me, guys, by the way, thank you.
Keep your fragging eyes peeled.
The Forest is a game where you drop in and it's like, oh, this is really cool. I was like, this is a really cool setup. Awesome. Wow, I can't wait to get into this game. And then it's just one of those games where you discover, like, after an hour or two of fucking around, you've really seen all the game has to offer you in terms of, like, actual gameplay. You know, it's the same. It's very easy to have ideas, and it's very easy to sell people on a cool concept or a cool idea, whether it's a show, story, or game. Because people have great imaginations, you know, we're just gonna wait for teammates. We love to go like Star Citizen, like, ooh, oh my god, a game where, you know, I can do anything I want in a huge multiplayer MMO universe. I could be anything. I could be Han Solo. I could, you know, a fantasy can be everything for everyone. Because when you're correctly sold a fantasy, you can tailor that fantasy, and you will in your mind, to whatever you want it to be. When you are correctly sold a fantasy, you will build that fantasy up in your head to be anything you want. And that's what marketing is about. Marketing is about encouraging, enabling, and making you build up, tricking you, would be a better word to say, into building up that fantasy in your head. And to a point where you're not really, you know, that's what you're excited for. You're like, the fantasy of the game you're going to get to play when Star Citizen comes out or whatever. But in reality, that's never the actual game that's going to come out. You know, it can never be. But that's easier to sell than an actual finished product. It's easier to sell the fantasy of what Star Citizen could be, for example, to use that game as an example, than it is to actually sell people a finished product that makes, you know, the majority of them happy. That's how game marketing has worked for so fucking long at this point. I'm sick of it, but that's how it works. Oh, this crosses over, cool. I mean, this is very understood, you know, it's like... It's why, you know, 2010 onwards, it's like the Ubisoft's era of like Far Cry's and Assassin's Creed's and Ghost Recon Breakpoints, where all that really matters is what features can you put on your bullet points or the back of your box, or these days on your Steam description, and what can you say as bullet points at Games Expo or E3 or at your scripted gameplay demonstration to go, oh look, we're gonna be open world, tactical shooter, co-op PvPvE gameplay. Like Cyberpunk, yeah. Sorry, I'm griping again. I don't know, it's so hard not to, guys.
Sorry, I didn't realize you jumped down.
What's up? Oh no, yeah, we're good. It's so hard not to complain, I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna take...
I was offering to flash before we reached 10 and I realized you were already down there.
It's gonna take work. That's all good.
Morrow was at Hades High. Must be older
It's
than
gonna take
yours.
me work to stop complaining. I'm gonna work on it, but it's gonna take tries. It's all I know. I'm a negative bitch, it's all I know. His smile and optimism is gone.
Over here. Taking a shot.
What happens when you break your 30s? Nah. It's been the case for me since like 2017, I think. 2018. After PUBG, I think. I've just been burned too many times. Like, yeah, age and all, but honestly, I've just been burned so many times by the gaming industry. All they've taught me is disappointment and hate. You meant it as a joke, but yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I think you've been sincere.
I feel like the lag's better this game. Much better.
Oh, good.
We've still got walls.
However, if I do go down, I'm still gonna blame it.
Eliminating Alpha target.
Keep going. This maintenance area makes you on the right path.
Yes, and unfortunately, Darktide, as beautiful as its core gameplay is, has done nothing but reinforce the rest of it. Though it was inspiring. It is inspiring to see how good the gameplay can be. That's awesome. Oh, fucked up. Almost says I've always known you as a disappointed gamer. Well, I say that. Like you said that for what? Yeah, when did you first know me? You were pretty happy when XCOM 2 dropped was when I heard of you, yeah. XCOM 2 is already getting into like my washed up Beagle era, I think. Unfortunately. So you're kinda right. What was the last game that like I was really taken in by like that? I think like Ubisoft. I think Star Citizen is an easy one to point to. Goose Addicts, no, I mean like the last game that like took me in but was all bullshit. I think it's the Ubisoft era. The last time I was really excited genuinely for shit, in such a dumb way like that, was like the Ubisoft era of prestige Ubisoft games, which started in like, what, 2010, of like, The Division, Ghost Recon Wildlands Breakpoint, where Siege went, I guess. Battleborn's release, which was just a complete stupid flop. But really games like The Division is a great example of a game that on paper was like, I was like excited for like, oh, this would be cool. And then I tried like an hour of it once. I was just like, this is some of the most horrible shit I've ever played. Yeah, so many big budget games I should like. Exactly, Wombat. Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4. And it was just really this era of gaming where it was like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment that never lived up to their own intentionally deceptional hype. And, you know, eventually you just get sick of it. Eventually you just don't trust a fucking word anyone in the game industry tells you. Because you know it's so easy to talk and so hard to deliver. And what's more than that, I think you realize it's not about fucking up. It's that it's intentional. There's a point where you recognize, or I recognize, that this wasn't mistakes. This was the point. It wasn't a mistake that these games came out half-baked and disappointing. Because the money is made when the game is bought. It's cheaper to just sell the game than deliver, and you don't have to deliver. You don't have to deliver on games. All you have to do is sell them. Games industry is not about delivering high-quality art to you at this point. It's about being salesmen. They're just salesmen. That's all they are. They don't fucking care if you enjoy the game or not. All they care about is if you give them money. That's it. That's why hype is all they focus on. It's disappointing. It's, you know, it's lucky that we still have great games we do get to enjoy. It's lucky that there still is great games being made. But boy, it sure makes just being a gamer in general just such a jading experience, I think. You've always got to be on your guard. And, you know, unless you want to say goodbye to a lot of wasted money, you can't afford to get excited for things, really. You always got to be careful. I think that sucks. That's capitalism, right? Everybody's encouraged to rip each other off. Money's dust says, I don't think it's a new phenomenon. People have been complaining about commercials in the game since the 80s. Yeah, but we've been talking about this recently. I think the big thing about it is that they've become so good at it, and big corporations got so involved in it, and they've become so good at, like, subversive mental models to, like, take your money, that really, like, makes the actual finished product suffer. You know, at the expense of the fun of the actual game itself and quality. Anyway, this is like the most depressing Darktide stream ever. I'm sorry. The sad thing is that the real world is often grim darker than 40k. A fictional world where we can just stick eviscerators into people's faces. Oh shit! You know, it's a great game. XCOM. We love XCOM 2012, don't we, folks? They can't take away the games that are already good, folks. They can't take away Jake's XCOM. They'll never get it out of our hands. They'll try.
Eliminating targets.
Whiskey said yes they can, they moved old Warcraft 3 member. Okay, like, yeah they can, I know it, but like, I'm trying to put a happy spin on things. Well, Mad Duck says people can get PhDs in neuroscience and the only opportunities in the industry they'll find is working on algorithms to manipulate kids better. Yeah. That's the world we live in, we're in the guinea pig farm. It sucks. We're rats in the lab and it sucks. But nothing lasts forever. Maybe we'll live to see a better world, who knows? Things have been trending downwards in that way forever now as people get better and better at exploiting us, but maybe we'll live to see times when things are better. Who knows? And it could be worse. I still like shooting people with a Volter.
Please tell me, dragging things dead.
One day's dust is I honestly think people just need to get used to the release bare bones and patch no completion model. It's not going away. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to like it though. I don't think it brings anything to the conversation to say people should just get used to it. We have. We have got used to it. That battle was lost a decade ago, you know. I think there's still value in recognizing it and reminding people of it, and even pointing it out to people who, you know, never noticed it in that sense or are too young to know anything else. And maybe one day there'll be something better. We deserve better as people. The reality is never what we deserve, or there's no such thing as getting what you deserve, unfortunately. People have been hiring, people who specialize in skinner boxes since the 60s. Yeah, but they're getting really good at it. I think they're getting a lot better at it in the 2000s. Yeah, we've made better boxes, yeah. People are getting very, very good at it, and it's worrying.
One shot, one kill.
You know what I heard about the new Call of Duty? I don't know if this is true or not. This is like rumors, right? People were saying they've proven it, but I didn't look into it enough. I didn't care enough to look into it. But it, you know, it's rumors. Anyway, people deep into the new Call of Duty, like competitive players and stuff, have been doing tests and saying that they've gone beyond skill-based matchmaking and stuff in the new COD, and they're actually doing, like, fluctuating game balance based on how well you're doing. Because obviously, like, a lot of developers want to keep that, like, 50% win rate to keep you invested, player retention, and make sure as many people as possible are, like, having, like, an okay time to keep them hooked on the game. Apparently, with COD, the claims are that the game will literally, like, make hitboxes you're shooting, you know, bigger or smaller. Make your own bigger or smaller. Up or lower the damage subtly of you or your opponents. Up or lower the dispersion and accuracy of your gun subtly. All sorts of shit like that. To, without ever letting you know, very secretly, yeah, like, carefully curate your experience to keep you from having too good a time or too bad a time. Basically, it's just that thing of XCOM where it's like, on lower difficulties when you're doing bad, the game cheats for you and like, won't let you lose too many rolls in a row. But like, for an FPS. Kamala says that's some real Activision brain stuff. I don't think most studios would do that. Yeah, I also don't think most studios could pull it off. Like, effectively. In a sense, it's impressive, right? If they're doing that, in a sense, it's impressive. That sounds like so much work to do, especially without people being able to prove it. Tick Merrily says people are saying Overwatch is doing the same with matchmaking, giving you a game where you stomp and a game where you get stomped. Yeah, that's easy. I believe that for sure. I 100% believe that. And that's easy. I believe a lot of games probably do that. But doing that in multiplayer,
reloading,
like actually changing the balance of the game to fuck you or pump you up so that you like stay on the dopamine roller coaster. That's fucking crazy. If that's true, that's crazy. I believe they do it if they could pull it off and get away with it, so it makes a lot of sense to me, because it's basically just YouTube's algorithm. It's just algorithms decide to maximize your retention and engagement with a product. Whiskey Zed says, the rumor since forever is games pump you up after you buy the story. I've heard that too. Yeah, it's fucking evil, I agree. And that's the kind of stuff that I just despise. I think it's the kind of stuff most studios wouldn't do just because they haven't got the competency. I think a lot of studios would do it if they could get away with it. What is down? That's some conspiracy stuff. Is there's proof? There's proof, but I didn't look at it, that's what I'm saying. They had like YouTube videos, they had like write-ups and shit.
Got a relay flame.
But at the time, I just didn't care enough to look into it. That's why I keep saying, if it's true, it's fucked. I do tend to believe it as a default. It sounds completely like something Activision would do if they get away with it, so I do believe it as a default.
Alright, I'm gonna need ammo.
A mouthful of blood.
Who will join me in a fray out?
Do you mind if I take the bag, or is anyone desperate?
You're good, go ahead.
Alright, I'm mostly full now.
Tracks this one! Suppressing fire!
Making progress. Get through the house.
Ammo!
So
Well, if you're interested in it, look it up. I don't know if they've gone any more into it. Maybe it was just a fucking rumor. Maybe it was just like some mad competitive players. I don't know.
Feeling about this shot.
Take around Orange 33 down!
All I know is, beyond the joke of the bit, I really gotta stop complaining so much in 2023 because all I've done this morning is make myself feel like ending after this mission. The world's bad enough without me making it worse for myself, is what I think about. I gotta work on my attitude for 2023. I'm not gonna make it. And it makes for terrible content, fellas. Terrible content. We hate a complainer. Unless they're complaining about women, we love that. This is why I'm just gonna spend time in my Dwarf Fortress economyless anarchist commune, exactly. Find your version, everybody, of your own Dwarf Fortress economyless anarchist commune, and spend 2023 in it if you can. Good luck.
Your weapon works better when loaded, Templar.
Whiskey says his dark joke with CSGO is apparently a lot better since all the Russian players got sent to the front. I don't think that's even a dark joke, man. I think it just sucks,
I've
honestly.
still got a charge on the medic. I might go use it before we jump down.
That's fucked up. I wouldn't say that, man.
With that one.
Come back.
That war is a fucking, as all wars are, it's a fucking travesty.
Let's go, Andrew.
My sympathies to fucking everybody dying in it, including, I'm not on like that fucking lib-brained fucking Zelensky is like Harry Potter and Harry Potter shit. Like, I'm not like Zelensky is the Avengers and Putin is Thanos shit. Like, people are fucking dying. That's not a dark joke to me. That's just fucking, that sucks, man. Don't say that. People are fucking dying. That fucking sucks. I don't know. Maybe you caught me at a bad time. I think that's just not funny at all. That just makes me sad, man. But I don't know. No sympathy for Wagner mercenaries or neo-Nazis, though. Oh no, none from me. I mean, it's a luxury, right? It's a luxury to have human decency and sympathy for the worst people on the world. At the end of the day, like, honestly, we should have sympathy for everyone. Not excuse them, but have sympathy for everyone. At the end of the day, we should. Hypothetical. Hear me out here. But it's a luxury, I think. Like, in the world we live in, I think it's a luxury to be able to have sympathy for people as evil as that.
If it gets heavy, I'm gonna put the ammo box down. I'm gonna hold on to it for as long as I can.
Okay.
But I'm dead.
But I guess we just all have to have our lines in the world we actually live in, pragmatically. Russian conscripts are the line for me. I have no hate for people forced or even, you know, to a degree just misled into nationalistic wars for politicians. I have sympathy for people like that still.
Need ammo, soldier.
How easy it is. Not everybody is so, like, online and... What?
You will be avenged.
What happened?
I think I saw him battling some ranged scouts.
Oh shit, sorry. I had no idea.
Don't get like my hogs.
Direct shotgun.
Oh shit, we're gonna wipe.
Every target. Getting
Not everybody is so, like, discourse pilled and online trained as we are. It's very easy to be, especially in this world, to be led astray into, honestly, pretty awful shit. But not everyone who does is awful at the end of the day at their core. Some people could be much better people in different circumstances. In a different world, led by different people, encouraged, enabled, and manipulated by different people, or not at all. That's what I mean by it's a luxury, you know? We don't live in that world is the problem. Some of the fucking in-practice nastiest shitbag MAGA chuds could have been, you know, great people, or still could be in certain ways, you know what I mean? But in the world we live in, we don't really have the luxury to... We don't really have the luxury to always feel bad for people like that all the time, or expend effort being sympathetic to them, you know what I mean? As an ideal, you know, we probably should, but pragmatically we never can all the time. I think sometimes we like to dunk people too much these days. In seriousness, I think sometimes it's way too easy to just dunk on people and... Oh god! And just call them terrible forever. And move on to the next outrage. I think, especially with like some forms of online leftism, it seems to just be way easier to just like dunk the everlasting shit out of someone and then just like, you know, just look for more opportunities to do that forever than ever engage with something sincerely anymore. You can't let them be unaccountable? Oh no. No, you can't, of course not. Look, I'm a fucking streamer. What the fuck do I know? I'm just a fucking guy.
Precision fire on the way!
Medipack.
Medkit here.
I'm just a fucking guy.
More enemies.
Oh, I hope I can make it until the Medicaid station. So you can nearly hit that demon host? Yeah. I'm a collateral champion. I'm literally gonna force myself to stop talking for about any of this shit because I'm organically presenting the most fucking doomer-pilled awful stream right now for like the first day of 2023, and it's an awful way to start the day for my followers. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna take a little break after this mission and see you next weekend. I'm in a terrible mindset today. I'm sorry, nobody needs to hear all this shit. Too much, too much. It's gonna be great, guys. 2023 is gonna be fantastic. We went to Venom Horny posting. We're gonna play more Midnight Suns at some point for sure. I just don't know when. I feel like taking a break from it right now. Yeah, I saw the screen with the tier 4 power cycle and power sword. Yeah, on Reddit, the guy said he could swing the power sword 7 times. I wish I could get one like that. You gotta get it from the milk store, you gotta roll it on an orange or a purple. Great Man says, I might even get back into World of Warcraft at Here It Has Dragons. Man, I'd love to get into a good MMO. I'd love to just like dump like a shitload of my life into a good MMO these days.
I think maybe Andro should take it. I've got a medkit on me, so if I get desperate,
I would love to just like sink fucking hours of my life into a game like that. But there isn't really any MMOs out there on the market that can hold me. For reasons we were discussing before, I'm not getting back into.
That's your destination. You'll find the target inside.
Sammy says Foxhole's my MMO? Yeah. Maybe I should try I know I don't like Foxhole. But I'll find my Foxhole. I'm gonna try and find my foxhole. Maybe I'll try and get that Minecraft server open to the community this year. And we can have our own MMO with 20 people. Let's make our own MMO, chat.
Eliminating targets.
Let's believe in our own justice. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Dalmatian Dash says, I've just been going from MMO to the past 10 like years of my life. It's been great. What MMOs have you gone between for the last 10 years? Give us a roadmap.
Flamer is dead.
Bugniosa says, Beagle, I just came in and you were talking about self-harm. What? What? No, what are you talking about? Where did you hear this?
Save us, Weston Sammy.
Oh, MMOs. Oh, shut up. Shut
I
up.
always knew Jesus was an ogre.
Oh, bum, 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 bum.
Grip.
Kill the bomber.
GTA San Andreas multiplayer? Oh my god.
This is how it's done.
Keep on through the corner.
What up, Sammy?
Hit the blocks.
A grenade. Great and bloody work.
Engaging critical target.
Oh,
Cover 315 bomber neutralized.
where'd it go? Where'd it go? Got him. Got them
Back
both.
doorway.
Looking forward to Company Heroes 3. That'll be good to see how they do it. Oh, shit! I hope it's good, yeah. I like Relic RTS a ton. Ah, that's what I should play. I've been saying it for ages. I should have played it today. Dawn of War 2 and World in Conflict. I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do to put some pep in my step. After this match. I want to play World in Conflict multiplayer or Dawn of War 2 multiplayer with chat. That's what I want to do. I know exactly the game I want to play.
Let's taking it easy on Flamer. I've only got 60 reserve.
Roger.
Yes.
Okay, this is the most time.
Who wants to play Dawn of War 2 with me after this match? Right now. Right now after this one. Anybody got Dawn of War 2 and Chaos Rising and Retribution? You got the DLCs you want to play? Incredon, the fucking Incredon, the bitch is here to Wraithguard again. Let's do a match. I only got time for like one. Let's fucking do a match of Dow 2. There's a game I fucking love.
I think the Plasma could use it more.
Maybe I could spectate it, yeah. Maybe I won't even play, I'll just spectate. Then I'll have fun no matter what. Let's get like 8 people in so I can spectate like a big match.
Let it be so.
Watch the battle, So
Getting cold sweats just hearing the word Wraithguard. You were there. If you get cold sweats hearing the word Wraithguard, I know you were there for Dawn of War 2 10 years ago.
Looking for a skull.
Double dog.
Dalmatian says WoW Catapanda, Guild Wars 2, Terra, WoW Classic, Final Fantasy 14. It's been a few. Good for you. I fucking love to hear that. You are so unbothered. Good for you. That sounds like an awesome 10 years for you.
I am wounded.
Good for you.
Of course. Your end is mine.
Shoot that trapper in the back.
2 eviscerated to the back and he kept on running. No stagger.
You just reinstalled Dow 2 2 days ago.
Taking cover.
It's so good, man. Dow 2 is so good. We're gonna see plasma guns in an RTS scale. I can't decide if I want to play Imperial Guard or spectate. Both are so fun.
So when you get kills, I can get some ammo back.
Roger.
Join me in battle and be cleansed of sin!
Give him fire!
Oh, they're coming over the ledge.
Stop shot, get up! Testament to the power of faith!
Main station!
First replenish. I need to go with this guy out of that low range.
Got him.
All to peace!
2023 is gonna be such a good fucking year. Do you know why it's gonna be such a good fucking year, chat? Because we're gonna make it a good year. We're gonna seize the means of enjoyment. We're gonna shape our destinies. We're gonna make it fantastic. It's gonna be the greatest year of the Beaks and Jam Twitch channel.
Bomber's dead!
Gamer rights. No, let's not go too far.
I'll wait to use the Medicaid until we're about to drop down. Let me know before we drop down.
Roger.
I think we're ready now, right? Let's go. Just stick to the right side.
You can have an Andron. You can have an Andron. The Medicaid.
There's always ammo
Okay,
on the
I'll-
left though.
Yeah, let's go. Monopolize fun, no one else can have it. Yeah! We're gonna commodify and monopolize fun. We're gonna be the only people allowed to have fun in 2023. And they're all gonna come to our channel, chat. They're gonna say, where'd all the fun go in 2023? Drunk with power. We're gonna seize every last bit of it and we're gonna stick it behind high walls. Yeah, this wholesome pep talk is getting dark, yeah! We're gonna monopolize it, monotonize it, monetize it. People will beg to have as much fun as we're having. And we'll look at them and we'll say no. Not for you. We're gonna invade and pillage German 985. Oh my god! Bring back Twitch raids. We're literally gonna raid people.
One bullet.
Can you imagine that?
One's fuel.
We're actually gonna like raid German's channels, sitting there in chat. Haha, thanks for the raid. And then we just never leave. We protest.
Oh, no, you don't. Get back here.
Horrible.
Legs
I
playing
think
up now.
that we should make a Minecraft server world that is like a bunch of servers stitched together so we can have hundreds of players. And we should invite like streamers like an invitational to come with like 20 or 30 or 50 of their chatters and create their own civilizations made as democratic republics all the way to like diedified demagogue tyrants. And they should be we should be forced to engage in politics with one another in our Minecraft kingdoms.
Sniper long.
Warfare, spycraft, until only one streamer civilization remains.
Okay, I'm down to my last.
There's a bomber coming.
Wait. I got the burst with the fucking grenade bot.
Let's go.
Your corruption will not save you, mutant! Only up!
Shields up. Blue up.
is going to be the greatest year. This year is going to go down in history. This year is going to go down in history, chat.
Sickening! Engaging! Oh, we've got a house full!
There's an ammo bag.
Grabbing the big one.
Can I get the little box? No, it's
Don't
not.
they all go down in history? It's the year of fun! He's not lying. It's gonna be the greatest year ever. A truly good year. Like the blimp. Name good things that you want to happen in 2023 and I'll tell you yes or no if they're gonna happen.
Bastion 220 combat stunts. We got the Ranger.
United Ireland. Probably not. I don't wake up screaming at all. Maybe. Banjo says I want my parents to say they love me. Maybe. Invention of a new revolutionary pizza crust. Yes, probably. A Fire Warrior remake.
There was so much
yes.
meat there. I got 26 ammo from just the passive.
Oh my god.
Space Marine 2 comes out. Yes. Glory Girl finds a job before her savings run out. Yes.
I'm gonna try and save ammo here.
Yes. XCOM 3 announcement. Yes. XCOM 3 announcement this year. It's gonna happen. 2023 XCOM 3. 2023 XCOM 3. Yes. It's coming. Oh my god, she got torn in half in midair. It was like Fallout. Firefly reboot. We said good things, not bad things. Is Joss Whedon involved? If no, maybe.
I don't know why I felt. I was not thinking, I'm sorry.
I think we're ready to drop anyway. Saber?
James Gunn Firefly reboot. Oh.
Focus fire. Let it be so.
Outgun.
I think it's darkly sad that no one even said, like, as a joke, coronavirus ends. Like, it's just such like a part of the landscape now. It's just the forever plague.
Town is destroyed.
Blood Bowl 3 comes out. I think that's a good thing. Goat cheerleaders in Blood Bowl 3. Yes. Death trenches will become the hip new way for mass burials. Okay, I feel like we're failing to pep ourselves up anymore. Grandpappy! Aw, he said that while he was dying. I feel bad.
Oh, thank god. I'll put that down in the boss arena.
Crypt key upgraded. You can access the elevator.
To pep, lesser than the grim meat hooks. The grim meat hooks! Are you calling, like, the cruel twists of fate of our current lives in modern world just underneath the umbrella title of the grim meat hooks? That's a great RimWorld faction name. Holy shit, you're right. Peace and love on planet Earth? Probably not.
Ammunition. And about time.
Incarnate says, I just want a boat girl game that isn't horribly horny or gambling and plays an XCOM or perhaps Homeworld Desert game. I think the no horny bit is truly impossible, too far. You're gonna get that this year, Incarnate. I'm feeling it. You're gonna get that game this year. I'm feeling it.
Understood.
Bounty says Grimm's becoming something worth securing. Oh, let's be optimistic. Let's say yes. Grims are going to be good by the end of 2023. Let's say yes.
There's an ammo bag here. Somebody.
Thank you. The MJB Minecraft MMO launches to rave reviews. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes. We kill Captain Lars Arnok. Yes! Sharpshooter will get a Kazakin skin. Yes! Sharpshooter Sergeant subclass with AI Guardsman bots releases. Yes! Turn-based RimWorld. Yes! I just sound like Tony Robbins. I just sound like one of those fucking bullshit self-affirmation guys who's gonna sell you a self-help book. Yes! The power of yes!
Let's use those red bosses. We got 3 of them.
Unleash the power of yes!
Help box.
I'll go first.
Thank you.
Ah! Maybe getting the melting gun for Darktide? Yes! Melting gun for Darktide, yes! Dodging this plasma shot! Oh, fuck. Yes. Kind of. No. I failed. Ah! Ah! I'm covered in maggots. I'm covered in maggots. Thank you. No! See, I was sprinting. I got one-tapped by that last guy. I bet I wouldn't have got one-tapped. I weren't sprinting.
Let's run. On your feet.
You!
I know that now. It's annoying when I die now. I know what happened. Ow! I'm failing. Thank you. I need to shoot more.
Gotta reload.
Dropping more medkits.
We got Rangers, watch out. Rest.
Stay back so we don't get our toughness popped. Apologies, Jeff, for grenades. Yeah, it's my grenade recharge. It's awesome. Oh, it's not just when. Ah!
Scale will drop. Play defensive until he's ready. Don't go crazy on the boss.
The toughness pop is not just when his shield pops.
Boss have full wounds.
Cross down!
It's just you two. We're up. You can revive me. You can revive me. I'm in the corner. Thank you.
Everyone should have an open.
Yeah, move him.
Good job, by the way.
Got him. Nice.
Revive Andron. Revive Andron. Revive Andron.
I wasn't sure how Zealot would go with lag, but it was doable.
Yeah, GG. "47 minutes. Alright. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to install Dawn of War 2 right now. Do you guys want to play Dawn of War 2 for a mission, or do you want to play World in Conflict for a mission? Oh, I've already got Dawn of War 2 installed. I'm so smart. Let's keep the 40k theme. Let's do a Dawn of War 2 mission. I just can't decide if I should spectate or play. I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna let you guys picky. Am I? Am I gonna let you guys picky? No, I'm not gonna put a poll up. I wanna make the executive decision. I need everybody. I need all the sexy ladies, all the sexy men, and all the sexy NBs. I need everybody sexy, and everybody not sexy too, to get down and get Dawn of War 2 Retribution installed, because we're going to quickly play a match of that before I end the stream today. Because I need some pep in my step, and I just remembered I've been saying for months now that I want to get back into Dawn of War 2 multiplayer and World of Conflict multiplayer. I've been saying for months, and it's 2023, it's a new year. It's time to be the change I keep saying I'm gonna be. It's time to treat myself to the power of yes. You gonna buy that in case it ever gets buffed? It's like great rolls. That's like one of the best Headhunter auto guns you're ever gonna see if that gun ever gets buffed. Fuck up. Except for the perk sucks. Too late. Alright. G-Mate, thanks for the games. Thank you, DJ. It's Dawn of War 2 time. What's people's take on the new cosmetics? They're not for me. I don't like Necromunda style. Vanilla or Elite mod? Vanilla.